Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge, and today we have Tuck Everlasting. This is a 2002 film. It's about an hour and a half long, and it stars Alex Bledel, which you would know from Gilmore Girls. It's also... I didn't look at IMDb before I watched this, and I've seen the title, I've seen the poster, I remember seeing stuff advertised about it, but I never knew what it was. I just figured it was like a period piece, film starring that little kid from Gilmore Girls. I don't know. Turns out this is kind of a somewhat science fiction story. Maybe it's fantasy a little bit, but I don't know. But it uses none of the things that you would expect to see in a science. There's almost absolutely no special effects whatsoever in this thing, but yet it tells a fantastical romantic tale. Basically, it's set in the early 1900s. It's in a poor town. I'm not exactly sure where, but it's on the edge of it is a mansion where Alex Bledel's character, Bedell or Bledel? Am I saying it wrong? Bledel. My eyes are really bad. Winnie Foster. She plays Winnie Foster. She's 15, something like that. She's restless. She's uncultured in a sense. She's cultured enough to know that she doesn't want to be. She's trapped in her home, forced to wear a corset, and fighting every instinct to be taught manners and etiquette, which her mother is dead set on making sure she learns, because she just wants to run free. She'd like to go barefoot in the garden and just go nuts, have some fun. When they go into town, where a lot of the dirtier people live, when mom wants to go get some cookies, well, it's... what's her name? Winnie ends up looking at watching a little baseball game amongst the kids, and they accuse her of being the snotty little rich girl. Well, she joins the team and starts getting dirty with the rest of them. She knows how to have fun. She wants to have fun. She wants to break out of the stuffy world she lives in. And, yeah, she's shut down for the most part. Well, when she's been told that she is going to be sent 500 miles away to a school that she believes is pretty much a prison that teaches girls etiquette and manners and everything else, she is ready to rebel. So she jumps the fence and just starts heading into the woods and wandering around, and bumps into a very pretty boy. It was his name, Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. We see him earlier in the film. We were introduced to each of these characters here and there throughout, but you knew that Jesse and Winnie were going to cross paths. So they're just too pretty not to. And when, of course, they cross paths, he's drinking from a fountain that's pouring out of a tree. She figures she's going to take a sip. No. So he's forced to take her back to his home, pretty much against her will. Well, he doesn't do it so much as his brother does, because he's like, oh, she's learning more than she should. And, yeah. Well, things get revealed from there on out that these people aren't exactly what they seem. Jesse's family, who his mom... Oh, by the way, let's go through some of the actors real quick. Amy Irving plays Winnie's mom. Victor Garber, who was also Daddy Warbucks from a few days ago in Annie, he is Winnie's dad. Jesse's mom is Sissy Spacek, and his dad is Jonathan Hurt. He's Tuck. So yeah, this is all-star. And for a movie that just sort of, I don't know, it came in under the radar. I've seen that movie in a long time. Let's see that show up on Disney Plus. Not gonna happen. There's a guy who knows the secret to this family, this everlasting secret to this family, and it's Ben Kingsley. It's like every time there's a new scene happens, a new character is introduced, it's somebody like really well known, a famous actor. It's crazy how packed this cast is, and I don't recall this movie going anywhere. Like, I mean, I think it may have a cult following, from what I understand. I don't know, but I think it was well received. But yeah, I just never heard much about it beyond when it was released, I guess, and that was 18 years ago. So all I can say right now is it was actually an enjoyable film. It had a neat bit of mystery. You kind of could see where it was going for the most part, but there was a choice to make. They could have gone a number of different ways with the end, and I'm not going to tell you what it was, but it was a respectable ending. And yeah, so yeah, I actually I'll say highly recommend it. It's not like my favorite movie of all time, but I recommend it. This is actually it's a good film. It's not what you expect. It's got this few little Ben Kingsley is perfectly devious as he is the bad guy, and you kind of wonder if the family that Winnie runs into has sinister motives at all. How far will they go to protect their secret? But I don't know. You don't know which way they're gonna go. So it's yeah, but it's also a forbidden love story. You know that Jesse and Winnie are gonna just become the best of friends, and yeah, so that pulls in quite a. I think it would pull a lot of young girl crowd that would be interested in this kind of thing. This feels like it could have been a precursor to Twilight, but there's no vampires. But yeah, it has that weird overtone to it where forbidden love. It's okay. The connection would be the eternal life. It's a fountain of youth in a sense, and this family is a lot older than they seem. It does seem to perpetuate a story. It seems like a theme of like super old guys into 15-year-old girls who they fall in love forever. Yeah, it seems to be a theme in the films in the past few decades, or forever. I don't know. So, yeah. Hey, whatever floats your boat. We're gonna. That is yeah. Other than that, it's a fun. It's a fun movie. It's not. I shouldn't say it's fun. I don't want to say it's fun. There's fun moments. There's some good humor. There's lots of romance, and it's sweet. It's a really sweet film. It's big-hearted, and I think a lot of you would enjoy it. So, let's pick tomorrow's. Let's move on from here. 5:15. 5:15 could be a good one. Oh, we already had it. Let's see what it was, because I know that these 5 teens. 5:15 was Star Wars Resistance. Yeah. No, we can't do that again. I did all of it. Did the entire thing. It's one of those rare moments when I watch the entire series. 155. It doesn't like to use different numbers consecutively. 155. Here we go. Oh, this one I've actually seen recommended to me, at least on the main screen. But this is from 1964. It's Emil and the Detectives. Emil and the Detectives. So yeah, let's check that out, and we'll be back here tomorrow with Emil and the Detectives. Ugh. On the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. See you then.